I've learned a lot about Raid in the past few weeks, and I made a Smurf account so I can do it right. And what I'm doing right now on my main account is just 3-starring every campaign mission, because you get a lot of goodies, like you can see down here. Like I just got 50 gems for accumulating these stars. So it's worth it to go back and just do some maintenance every once in a while. Go back and get the stars. Now you can say it's like a little bit inefficient from an XP perspective, which it might be, but in the beginning you start out with so much energy that this is worth it, because the goodies you get from doing this are very valuable. And you can do it on some of the earlier missions, probably with a food champion and one of your strongest champions, as long as the food champion doesn't die. The stages, you need to clear it without losing a champion and with 2 or fewer. So for the sake of simplicity, I'm just doing it with 2 of my strong champions. Maybe what I can do actually is do Tholen, which is my strongest champion right now. And this guy slays, by the way. And then I'll do one of my strong champions that's not like max level. So I'm still not like wasting this XP. And I know Kale's not going to die doing this. Anyway, the first thing I wish I knew when I started Raid, guys, is that the main goal should be to get your first champion to level 60. That is your main quest and nothing else really matters. I've said this before, but I just want to talk a little bit about why. Because my understanding, right, it comes down to the concept of the snowball, and the way that Raid is set up, you get a bunch of rewards right in the beginning. It gives you like double XP, a lot of energy, a lot of gems, and you want to get access to all of these rewards very quickly, because that makes the snowball even bigger, and then that'll make it roll even faster. And the fastest way to do that is by ranking up one champion to level 60, because of the structure of the way you unlock these rewards. You get them from dumping everything into one champion, ascending a champion, ranking it up to 5 and 6 stars, stuff like that. And you get like a lot for that. The other thing is a level 60 champion is going to be like exponentially more powerful than a level 50 champion. That's the way that the power curve works. So it's better to have like, you know, 1 level 60 champion than say 4 level 50 champions. And the visual of the snowball, guys, is pretty perfect here. Like that concept of what it represents just applies perfectly, as it does to a lot of things in life, actually. My mistake on this account was like leveling up a full team at once and playing it like a normal role-playing game, and then not having any food champions when I was grinding the campaign. And then I would have to go back and then do all the food champions, which I was basically inefficiently allocating my XP at the beginning of the game. If you look at the XP as, you know, a limited resource, which it's tied to time, it's not a limited resource. But I'm trying to make the most use of my time as well, just in general. The problem was that I wasn't creating as big of a snowball as I could have. So I could have been much further right now for the time that I've put into this, right? And guys, what will make your snowball massive as well from the start is going to be using my promo link. Click the link in the description and get 2 legendary champions and 3 epic champions. And this is like $200 worth of stuff, or like 6 to 12 months of free-to-play grinding. And then also, if you use the code Demon Slayer on the account where you use my promo link, you're going to unlock Tholen Foulbeard. And Tholen is the monster that you're seeing here. Just clear everything like it's nothing. Tholen's a beast. I would recommend using a promo link and getting these champions, because it would take like 6 to 12 months of free-to-play grinding to get this much stuff. So I just strongly recommend doing that. And if you already have an account and you didn't use a promo link or my promo link, you just log out, uninstall Plarium and Play, click the link and use a different email, and you should be good to go. And now that the Krabby Clan is live, you have a good excuse to download it. Join my clan, play with me. Krabby Clan's going to the moon. We're going to become powerful. I'd love for you to be a part of it. And there are only 30 slots in the Krabby Clan right now, so it's first come, first serve. Why am I using War Boy? No. Get War Boy out of here. Anyway, on this account, Tholen is kind of my guy, so I'm getting him to level 60 first. On my Smurf account, and what I would recommend, it's Kale, but Tholen smacks. Like, this dude has some serious power, which again, you can get Tholen if you use my promo link and then use the code Demon Slayer. But I'd recommend Kale, guys, because you get all of these Apprentice Pass rewards for doing Kale, for maxing out your starter champion. And you're going to get a lot of good stuff from that, a lot of free stuff as well. And I wish I knew that at the start, but it's all good. And if you are looking to spend a little bit on this game, by the way, guys, the Apprentice Pass is definitely going to be the best bang for your buck. And it's funny, I realized today that the Apprentice Pass is ending in like a day. I mean, I didn't have it maxed out, and I was actually pretty far from having it maxed out. And the reason was because I wasn't maxing out Kale. I was focusing on Tholen. And I also realized my Kale was built like trash, guys. So this is a hilarious like noob mistake that now you guys aren't going to make, because I'm telling you. So I had a health set on Kale, right? In the spirit, I know I'm a noob. In the spirit of just equipping him with something, which again, it's better than nothing. Then today I went on a Kale level up blitz, right? And I tried to max out the apprentice pass, and I actually did. By the way, I maxed out the apprentice pass. And so what I did to like correct my Kale, guys, I went and I farmed 3 times. I did a 3 times multi-battle on each stage, on each level of stage 8 of the campaign. At least I think it's stage 8. Let me check. Yes, stage 8. This stage, and the reason why is because this gives you a lifesteal set, right? I didn't want to do each stage once. I wanted to give myself some options for decent lifesteal gear, which is not enough for amazing lifesteal gear, but I just wanted okay options for a lifesteal set. The reason why I did this is because I want to equip my Kale with lifesteal items, because that's going to be the best set for him to farm the campaign solo. And then I started grinding my Kale solo with food champions to max him out. And this is going to be really efficient because you're grinding Kale and we're grinding the food champions at the same time, which we're going to use to upgrade him. And again, lifesteal for the champ that you're using to solo is very good because it just gives you sustain. So you don't need support from other champions. You can throw in your useless food champions, have them die. Doesn't matter. They can solo with the lifesteal. And I didn't need amazing lifesteal gear, but I did want to give him some solid lifesteal gear. So I cleared all of these in the hard difficulty because that's the highest difficulty I'm at right now. 3 times, gave myself some good options, and then selected the best gear. Again, it's not amazing what I have on my Kale, but it's okay. It gets the job done, and it lets him solo, and it let me farm Kale to get to the point where I could max out my apprentice pass. Which again, the apprentice pass has free rewards too. So even if you're not spending, you should still do this. Also, I'm realizing more and more as I play this game more, just how much the artifacts freaking matter. I knew they mattered before, but damn, like, as I learn more, I'm realizing just how important they are, how much of a difference they can make in your champion. And one thing I thought about as well that came up during this process, guys, is if I should be using like uncommon fusion champions as food. And honestly, I'm still not 100% sure, but I think it's okay as long as you're keeping one of each champion. So you just have it like you have one unique, kind of like collecting all the Pokemon, one unique champion. But obviously, if I have non-fusion champions, I'd rather use them because the fusion champions have other utility, and I hear that they're pretty important later on. So that's just something to keep in mind. And if you guys know for sure and why, you can explain this to me in the comments. And I'm talking about like the common or uncommon fusion champions, right? Not like the rare fusion champions, obviously. I just realized I have 500 gems, and the way that you should spend your first 1500 gems is all on the gem mine, especially if you plan to play this game for, you know, the long term, the longish term. Get the gem mine because it's going to upgrade it. Spend your first 1500 gems to upgrade the mine. And that's going to be what's most efficient. I can't lie, guys. I spent my first gems on the Krabby clan because I wanted to get it up and running as soon as possible because I'm looking out for you, guys. And I know a lot of you wanted that, but now we got 500 more. So we're going to unlock the gem mine live, guys. This is super exciting. Bang, gem mine unlocked. And what you do with this baby is you just tap it every day and you harvest it and you just get gems passively. It's good stuff. Another tip here, guys, is not to upgrade any piece of gear to level 16 in the beginning. It's worth to take it to level 12 just to give you short-term power. But the way that the upgrade cost works in this game is that levels 1 through 12 cost like 20%, guys, of getting it from level 12 to 16. So this is what we call exponential like cost growth. So we'll talk about items a lot in the future, and you should obviously upgrade like gear that you know you want to max out to level 16. But my point here is that if you're unsure about it, if you don't know if it's gear worth upgrading to level 16, just keep it at level 12. Okay. I actually made this mistake a few times on my main account, on this account, and it cost me a lot of silver. Anyway, big news, guys. I said this in the beginning, but the Krabby Raid clan is here. The name of the clan is the Krabby Dota clan, and the tag is C223. So come join, guys. Apply to join. I'll accept the first 30 of you because there's only 30 slots. So get in fast. Krabby clan, it's going to the moon. And then after it gets full, what I'll do is I'll just kick people who are super inactive and then accept more active people. And also join my Discord, guys, in the description. I'm going to have a raid channel there where we can talk. It'll be like the official hub of the Krabby Raid clan. And this will be my it's the same Discord as my Dota Discord, but I'll just have like a raid channel. So a lot of you are probably already in there. Also, don't forget to like and comment on this video if you liked it. It goes a really long way for me, guys. Thank you. See you in the next video.